When you have a week to get ready for any basketball team, you get an appreciation for what they do, and we need a week more so with this team than any other team we faced because of their offenses and their defenses. They play about 2 or 3 different presses. Their offense is very difficult to defend, and this, although everybody is certainly carried away with the Cinderella story of Florida Gulf Coast, and rightfully so, along with LaSalle, this basketball team, to me, is maybe the most underrated ever to play in the tournament. Any team that beats St. Louis by 20 points and holds them to 44 points with the way St. Louis was playing is just really clicking at the right time. So we've got our hands are more than full, and we need a good week to get ready for them because they are very fast, very physical, very tall, very athletic, and extremely well coached. They also play great defense. They have great length. They have a young man that had 17 rebounds against Travis Ford. And they fit the thing that blew me away about Oregon that many of you won't know because you think of Pac-10 basketball is how physical they are. And St. Louis wasn't held down like that at any point during the season. As I've watched them before the game, and they're a team that was on a mission with their obvious experience, and Oregon just took Oklahoma State as well as St. Louis out of the game completely. I think when our players leave here, they are well disciplined and well educated to the game of life, forgetting what they do in the classroom. They know not to quit. They know how to dig in. They know how to get there early, how to stay late. We're teaching them the greatest lessons that you can't learn in a classroom. And no, I don't think college coaches ever exploit their athletes. You know, my players are my closest friends in life. They're my friends. And, you know, Travis Ford, you know, last night I just thanked him. I hit a text and said, Trav, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And it was really nice of you. And he said back, Coach, I love you, man, right away. And that's what it is. It's a love affair you have with your players. And it just takes time to build that type of thing. In a Peyton Siva and a Russ Smith and a Gorky Zhang, it takes time. And they're learning. You know, when you come out of programs like Duke and Michigan State and Oregon now and Colorado State in these programs, and they're getting all that discipline and being early, being on time, being ready, being prepared. All of that is just a blueprint to how to succeed in business. You know, I just don't know how to do it. I went to a women's game last night. I was really, really impressed with the way they played the game. I loved the interior passing by both teams, and I was really impressed. But now you go outside and you'll see the women's lacrosse team. How do you not pay them? You know, it becomes a gender equity thing. I think they are making steps, being able to fly the parents in on visits and doing things. I think another good step would be to fly the parents into where you're playing the NCAA tournament. I think that would be a good thing since they're making so much money off the tournaments, being able to fly the families in to see their children play. I think there are ways to do it, but I think it has to be based on tournament time. I don't know how you separate Iowa wrestling from Louisville basketball. You know, I just don't know how you do that. I think for us a watershed moment was the Notre Dame game away. I just, look, guys, you can't play as hard as you're playing and give a game away because mentally you break down. I said, you've got to be every bit as good mentally as you are physically, and in that game you played extremely hard, but you didn't have the mental capacity to win. And I think all the guys have just gotten better mentally. Physically, I think from the first day of practice all the way through the season, they've given me their heart and soul. And they just got better mentally after that loss. We're real excited going to Indianapolis, obviously, and we're going to play a great basketball team. And we're very excited this time of year to be in the Sweet 16. It is a great time. I think the Sweet 16 is probably the most fun round of any of them. Reason being is you're one game away from a dream to get to a Final Four. And so Sweet 16 has a lot at stake, and it'll be exciting. I think the players I have right now are no different than the players I've had in '87. No different. They act the same. They carry themselves the same. They're fun to be around. But I think it starts with, for us, when they walk through that door, the discipline of the game of life that we have with them. So I think they all buy into. Players that come here know exactly the way we are with classes. They know exactly the way we are with discipline, and they buy into it.